up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So we got a bit of a news roundup today. We got some more information on Tennocon happening this Saturday, and yeah, we have like the last full day of the Belly of the Beast event, so make sure you go turn on those volatile motes if you have not already. Let's get right into what we have today. Before we do, make sure you sub this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. We'll be covering Tennocon in depth over the weekend. I'll also be live covering Tennocon as well. But we're going to be talking about live streams of Tennocon very, very soon here because there's some drops you also want to get, such as a free Saren Prime and a free new weapon. So let's get right into it. Alright, so as far as what we're talking about today, I have a Saren build I've been using a lot. I've also got all the information on the Tennocon, drops and all that stuff. So let's get right into it. This is going to be more for people that don't know really exactly what's going on with Tennocon. I did put out a borrow tier list video yesterday. That's going to be for the people that bought the Tennocon digital ticket. This is just for anyone that wants to watch Tennocon. You do not need to pay any money to do the things we're talking about in the video today, okay? So let's see what we got as far as the Tennocon information. So let's start with the hype site right here. So Tennocon is going to be starting in 2 days, 19 hours, and 40 minutes. From when I'm recording this video right now. So basically it starts at 11 a.m. ET on the 20th. And what's going to be happening at 11 a.m. ET, they're going to have their stream going. Now, the big reveal stuff won't be until way later in the stream, but at the beginning. So starting off at 11 a.m. ET and it's going until 4:30 p.m. ET. So you have about a 5-hour window-ish to get this. So until 4:30 p.m. ET, you'll be able to get this AX-52 new weapon from watching their stream. Now, to get this, you have to actually get a Twitch drop. So you must have your Steam, or not your Steam account, your Warframe account and your Twitch account linked. So you can do that on the official Warframe website, just log in, and then there's a button you can click to link stuff together. I don't know exactly what button it is, but it's not too hard to figure out once you actually sign into the site. After you do that, make sure that it's linked on Twitch too. You can go ahead and watch a game that has a drop in the directory, and it should be progressing. And now for this one specifically, I don't see them saying it's for every Warframe streamer. I think it's going to only be for DE's official Warframe channel, okay? So if that's the case, that's too bad. But either way, you want to make sure that you get this weapon because you only have a 5-hour window to get this until Borrow will probably bring it 6 months later, to be honest. So if you want to get this, you have a 5-hour window and it will be gone for who knows how long, and it's not going to be as easy to get in the future. So yeah, starting at 11 a.m. ET, whatever your regional conversion is, go ahead and figure that one out. Now, as far as the other drop, so right after this one ends at 4:30 p.m., the big show will be arriving, basically. The Tenno Live, Warframe 1999 showcase will start at 4:30 p.m. ET, it seems like. And with that, it'll probably start at 5, and 4:30 is when the drop will start. They'll probably start at, they'll have a half-hour, rev-up period. But basically, at 4:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. ET, if you watch for a half hour, just like if you watch a half hour for the first one, from between 4:30 p.m. ET and 6 p.m. ET, you will get a free Saren Prime. And reminder, too, that this will come with a Orokin Catalyst and a Warframe slot. So you don't have to pay any plat at all. You're going to have a really high-level Saren, basically. And she's really, really good. And she's going to keep being good, because they're probably not going to never actually nerf her, because they're honestly afraid to nerf her, because people got really mad at this. They're going to nerf her before. But yeah, between 4:30 p.m. ET and 6 p.m. ET, you got Saren Prime. Now, we have some new details here that I actually think are new as of today. Now, minor spoilers, okay? If you want to go into Tennocon entirely not spoiled, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, DE dropped some info today that kind of spoiled it a little bit for me. So, you have been warned, okay? It's going to be involving the live event at Tenno Live, okay? Spoiler warning over. I'm looking at DE's new post today, and they have the Enter the Holvania Central Mall Relay Experience. So at 4:30 p.m. ET, just right when the Saren drop starts, there will be an in-game relay event going to the Holvania Central Mall. So that's definitely going to be part of the new tile set or new quest experience that we're going to be getting in Warframe 1999. So Holvania Central Mall. They're saying right now it's on Earth, and it will be, so basically if you're in game at 4:30 p.m., you'll be able to go to this special relay, and it will be a special live event in game. We'll be able to probably check out the new enemies, like up close. We'll be able to maybe see some lore stuff, like maybe Albrecht and Trotty will be talking in there or something. Who knows exactly what, but we do know where it's going to be technically now. And again, I don't think this information was out until today, so there's new information on where this relay event will be at as far as whatever Halvania Mall is supposed to be. So are we going to be doing these missions in like a mall or like a subway system? That's what people were saying, like there's speculation it will be a subway system tile set. But Halvania Mall could also just, have to be like the area where we hang out with our NPC vendor, or it could be the actual place we're fighting these new enemies, infested liches at. Either way, we will know more about it on when this actually comes out. So if you are going to be in game at 4:30 p.m. ET, you could actually go into this and maybe see this stuff up close. If you're actually going to the Tennocon live event, then obviously you're probably not going to be able to be in game. I guess there's Warframe Mobile nowadays, so yeah, maybe Warframe Mobile will let you be in the relay and at the actual live event. But either way, yes, we have a new information on that. Also, as a couple other things to discuss on the Tennocon this week. I had some people saying that I was wrong. People were like, hey, Gaz, you're wrong. Ember Deluxe is not coming out Tennocon date. Yes, it is. It is literally coming out the day of Tennocon, and it's right here to show you that. Ember Prime Resurgence is returning it's returning on the day of. Now, they didn't say exactly what time of the day, but yes, it is happening that day. And if you actually look at their calendar here, it does actually show that too. I don't know exactly where it showed it, but yeah, I saw it earlier. Guys, Ember Resurgence is coming out the day of Tennocon, as is the new skin. So I'm not making it up, okay? DE literally said, unless DE is making it up too, then yes, Ember Resurgence and the Ember Heirloom skin will both be available at the same time, or same day, July 20th, for everybody. That means Glaive Prime, that means, new Ember, Signa, all that good stuff. So if you checked out my Ember build video from like a couple weeks ago, it's good to go. Nourish Ember with a ton of Overguard. Really, really powerful for high-level missions. As far as additional Ember builds, like you could make a no-helmet build definitely with her, with like, exothermic and all that kind of stuff. But for me, I just kind of like to have a ton of Overguard. Her Healing Flame Augment feels really strong now, so I'm going to stick with that. But yeah, guys, that means Glaive Prime's back too, at long last. I think it's been like, 3 years until or almost 3 years since Glaive Prime's been here. Finally be back. Drop that Aya on getting some Glaive Prime relics, and we don't know how long they're going to be here for, but I guess we'll find out on Sunday, or Saturday, actually. So, really good time to be a Warframe player. I'm looking forward to the Warframe 1999 update. We're going to have a prediction video as far as what they're talking about at Tennocon. No leaks involved the day before, so keep an eye out for a Tennocon predictions video as well. So, that's basically it for the video, guys. I'm going to give you a quick show of my Saren build, but I've had the Saren build in multiple videos, so a lot of you guys probably already know about it. But yeah. Looking forward to this. If you want to use a non-Helminth Saren Prime build, that's also an option too. But I don't really use that as much anymore, to be honest. So as far as what we got on Saren here, and like the kind of things you should work towards getting maximum damage on Saren. We've got Archon Shards. We've got Toxin status effects deal increased damage. We got 4 of those Tau Shards. So we have a total of like 180% Toxin damage increase, very good with her Toxin focused third ability. We've also got 1 Tau Forge Emerald Archon Shard for increasing maximum corrosive stacks. I get a lot of questions recently. Hey Gaz, should I use 1 green Tau Shard for 3 corrosive procs or 2 for 14? Really going to be up to you, but I can tell you what, even before the armor nerfs for enemies, this was the way I did it before, and it's super nasty still now. So yeah, 13 corrosive procs means the enemy's armor's almost all gone. And that's totally fine to keep a little bit of armor sitting around. As far as the build, we got a bunch of power strength on here, and we got a bunch of damage, honestly. So brief respite, whenever we cast an ability, we get some shields back. Arcane Aegis, whenever our shields get damaged, we have a chance for crazy shield regen, makes us invincible for 12 seconds. Venom Dose for big corrosive damage, which does affect the explosion of acid shells, because elemental damage. We got Energy Nexus for constant energy regen. Probably not needed, but I like to use this. We got a lower rank Prime Continuity because don't have capacity to fit on the maxed one. I mean, it's a little bit of duration loss anyway. Blind Rage, Transit 14 for big power strength, makes our Roar disgusting, makes our Toxic Lash disgusting, makes our Venom Dose disgusting too. Very nice stuff. Prime Flow for a little bit extra energy, lets us cast our abilities very safely. Now, technically, I can put on Archon Continuity here, but I mean, they're going to be dead anyway. It doesn't really matter. So, as far as things I've maybe changed, you could maybe throw on, maybe a little bit of range on here, because I'm not really using my abilities for, like, nuking. I'm using them to like buff myself to get my crazy damage buff on my Sobek. And yes, this is a normal Sobek, not a Kuva Sobek, because the Riven stats on Sobek are higher on normal Sobek than Kuva Sobek. You can totally use the Kuva Sobek, though, and if you want to check out that video, I have them on my channel as well. Alright, guys, I'll see you very soon in another video, and maybe another stream very soon. Either way, I'll be live streaming Tennocon on Saturday. Hopefully you guys get all your free drops and stuff like that, the rifle, the Saren Prime, and all that good stuff. Let's hope that the new update looks really cool. I'm hoping so. I don't think D's gonna mess this one up. But either way, see you guys next time. Appreciate your support. Take it easy. Peace.